Just calm down and know that this is also gonna pass. So today's video is kind of an intense video with all these mass layoffs going on everywhere. Everyone is in a situation like what's going to happen next. So yes, if you're on a visa, if you're in US and if you are worried that you might be laid off, or if you're already in that tacky situation, then definitely watch the video till the end. Hello, Namaste, welcome to my channel. I am Pragnya Mishra, your visa and immigration guide. In this channel, we discuss everything regarding visas, immigration, studying abroad, working abroad, life abroad, and yes, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and we will keep you updated with all the latest news. Mass layoffs of all the major companies. Have you seen the records mass layoff of FANG companies? I mean, over 80,000 visa holders, both h1b and l1 visa holders in US are currently jobless. They have been laid off and they are serving this 60 days grace period. So what is actually going to happen? Is it going to be a 2009 recap, or there is a way to dodge this bullet? We will be discussing each and every possible scenario and solution to this unfortunate situation, so make sure you stick around till the end. So you have given everything to the company, you have made great relationships, you are having good connections and everything, and you know that you are 100% safe. But you wake up and next day you are not able to access the company network or your mail and anything, and you know that finally the sword has fallen upon you. So what happens next? In this unfortunate series of events, so now you have to think about your future. What are the immediate needs that have to be taken care of, and what's the timeline for that? So first and foremost thing, when your last pay statement is being generated, your clock starts ticking from then. It means you are left with a 60 days grace period to find another job. Let me also warn you with another situation that might happen. Many people, and also in one of our previous videos, we have already mentioned the status of a H4 EAD. What happens to a H4 EAD when a H1b is actually laid off? We had mentioned that H4 EAD will still be getting a 60 days grace period as far as this H1b is able to manage to get another job within 60 days grace period. So H4 EAD can also continue to work during that time. But again, this is a very gray area. There has been various cases and various incidences where it has been seen that many a times when H1b is laid off and the 60 days grace period starts, it's assumed or it's believed that H4 EAD also gets invalid during that period. So H4 EAD usually do not get that 60 days grace period. Technically, they should get, but there have been situations, there have been incidences where the H4 EAD is not getting a grace period. They are starting to get notice from USCIS that they have been illegally working. So many such situations have been seen. So this is again, it depends on case to case. So you may be fortunate enough not to get a notice like that, but if you're unfortunate, you might get a notice. So keep calm, do not lose hope, and yes, 60 days grace period for H1b people. They will be definitely striving hard to find a new employment prospect. So how to find employment in a 60 days period where hiring is freeze, when no one is taking up new employment? What are your options at this period? So first and foremost thing, you may be having a certain package, certain level, certain expectations where you are already working, but in this scenario where your topmost priority is to keep your life intact here in US, you must be already having a settled life, your kids going to school, and you just do not want to be uprooted from here and go back to your home country all of a sudden. So the first and foremost thing that you have to do is definitely, if you are required to do a little bit of compromise regarding your package or your position or whatever your company is, then definitely do not think a lot about it, go for it, because the current need of the hour is to maintain your H1b status. And let me remind you on a positive note, that the great dip, the great recession that came up in 2009, everyone said there is a lot of layoff. People are being people are being laid off. They are deported back to their countries. In those days, there was this 10 days grace period, and there is not going to be a H1B craze again. But what happened? The craze for H1B never dies. If you're a techie especially, the craze is never going to die. The demand will boom back again. So it is just a matter of few months that you need to hold on tight. So any opportunity that knocks your door at this moment, do not be choosy. Beggars are not choosers at this moment. So yes, do not be choosy. Any opportunity that bangs on your door, grab it. Make sure you are in status. So maintaining the H1B status is of topmost priority currently. So just take whatever you get. And yes, as it happened right after 2009 big dip, the boom was back again. There are predictions that the boom will be back again real soon. The second option that you have, let's say you are trying your best to land a job onto yourself, but unfortunately you are not able to. You need some more time, or maybe you have landed a job but your beginning date is after your 60 days grace period. You have to leave the country or something. Your dates are not falling in alignment. So what do you have to do? You need a short term visa to stay in US, so that you don't have to return back. I will say go for a B1 visa. A B1 visa will technically allow you to stay in US for a short term period for business conferences, for contracts, for deals, or training sessions, or something like that. So if you are already negotiating a job offer, ask them to let you have a training session or something like that. That will make you eligible for a B1 visa, and work around that way so that you can get a B1 visa and you can get some more time to stay physically in US to materialize your opportunities. The third option is the F1 visa route. Yes, if you are confident enough to land into a course or a program as a student, and then you can go for a day one CPT OPT, then do it as soon as it's possible. If you're getting a program, you're willing to spend some money, then go for the student route so that you can physically be present in US, and then you can start your job search, and you will be having a certain amount of time in hand with you. At least you will not be having the fear of 60 days grace period in your hand. Last but not the least, for people whose visas have not maxed out, or for people whose I-140 has been filed and approved, but you have lost your jobs, do not lose hope. If your 60 days grace period runs out and you are not able to find any opportunity, just do not lose hope. You can come back to your home country, and yes, it's just a matter of few months. In a couple of months, things will be returning back to their original situations, and you will again be able to land your dream job and will be back to US. So yes, it's just a matter of time. Keep calm, hold in tight, and this is also gonna pass. If you have any more recommendations, any more suggestions, any more positive vibes, then do not forget to share it in the comment section below. There are many people needing the same now. As I told you, over 80,000 people on visas have been laid off, and you can imagine the situation right now. It is just like a fresh H1B issue that happens every single year. So yes, if you are one of those, then do not forget to share your experience and share also how you are able to land a job. These are going to help many of our subscribers, many of our friends who are in a similar situation now. And for more updates regarding this and more updates regarding visas, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will keep you updated with all the latest news. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.